Welcome back to Sonic Broken. So, yeah, let's chase after Lyric, guys.
We've got a guest commentator.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Going Tarzan on his ass.
Feel free to introduce yourself.
Okay, can I? Okay. Oh, yeah, by all means, introduce yourself. Pixie?
Introduce who?
You.
Introduce yourself.
I didn't know if the other lady in this commentary was. I guess not. My name is Pixie, also known as Pix and Pixels. I'm the lead pixel artist for Sonic Overture, and I worked on Freedom Planet for a little bit.
Nice.
Oh, great.
Anyway, so yeah, what are we doing? Can I talk about how much I hate this section? Mostly because if any of those things hit you, you die instantly. Like, it's so easy to die, not because of skill, but because, you know, the section is bullshit.
Yeah, but you don't really get lives in this game, so dying isn't really much of a penalty.
True, but I have to repeat the section over and over until I luck out and I don't get hit, you know what I mean? Like, so it gets annoying.
It's kind of like Jak 2 in some missions.
I will give a miss. At least they say, like, you know, like, well, every time after you make it to a platform, so there's that.
It's like Big Red Button took all the bad aspects of the Jak and Daxter series and combined them into one game.
This game is so broken, I'm surprised they don't just clip through you.
I think they do at some points.
Alright.
Homing attack, homing attack, homing attack.
Whoa.
Yeah, I wasn't expect. So yeah, it turns out there's some platform. Fortunately, I jumped in time. Alright, let's go.
What?
Oh god. The dialogue in this game is
hit and miss at best.
Yeah.
Well, most of it's just like random commentary quotes.
Yeah. You know. Okay, allow me to explain what happened there. The problem there is that I went into the first speed boost, and I was supposed to jump at a very specific time so I could properly land on the second platform, so the boost could and then jump again. It's one of those beginner trap kind of level design stuff where you have to know in advance how they want you to pass for this particular obstacle. Otherwise, you're gonna die.
Pedro,
Yeah.
I know you could have avoided that fate.
Really?
You could have not bought the game.
Somebody had to the channel, though.
And of course it would be Pedro, given his game library.
And also
It's
the fact that he's the one who got to
you have to understand. You have to understand. It's two things. First one, I'm the only. I can play things that few mortal men dare touch.
And he's the only one who
Yeah, I heard.
So it's pretty
Yeah, I
much.
heard.
So it's pretty much. It has to. Not to mention, I'm the only one who can record Wii U footage. So it falls on me. So.
Lucky bastard got lost.
Like I told you before, you're doing the world a great service, so they don't have to play this stuff.
Exactly. I'm doing all of you guys a favor.
But you're so lucky, though. You get to do Lost World.
Did Sonic just died? I mean, it was on a platform on that crumbling building.
All right, back to the.
Hey, look! There's the tornado.
Shoot at you too.
Is it
Quote
actually,
unquote.
is it actually called a tornado? I know it's called the tornado in the show, but is this the same tornado from the show? I can't even tell.
I don't quite recall, but since they call it the tornado in the show, I'm calling it the tornado here.
What did you do?
That one was my fault. That one was my bad. My brain farted there.
Your brain
Is that the
farted.
That is the first death that was legitimately your fault.
Oh, Pixie, you should have
the
been.
game?
Pixie. Yeah, you should have seen part 7. I was actually talking about how this game is pretty much the new Sonic 06, and Shiroi was all like, "Oh, come on, it's not that bad. It's playable." And as soon as she finishes that sentence, I fall through the ground and die.
I was gonna say, I think it's funny how when Amy said Sonic lead the way, you smashed right into a wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
The plane is our only way out. Hurry!
A plane with two seats, and you are purple.
So I guess somebody just happened to leave that plane there, considering how last we saw of it. That
Yeah.
ranger
It
guy
popped
was...
in like everything else in the game.
Notice that.
that scene. Did you see that?
I know, right? I was about to point that out. Not only that, but did you notice the gameplay cutscene transition where the characters were about to fall for the floor, but then it switched to the cutscene so they didn't.
God, I really hate their forced drama.
Oh my
that comes out of
god! Did they
nowhere.
actually did the Final Fantasy VII reference?
No, actually, Pixie, I wouldn't even call this forced drama because there has to be drama for that. It's just that, like for example,
There was a rock that fell from the sky.
Pedro, I'm more concerned about the fact that this is an actual Final Fantasy VII reference.
Final Fantasy VII reference.
Yeah,
Oh,
the tiny Bronco.
Okay.
Oh.
I kind of thought that was the intentional, honestly. I mean, it's Big Red Butt like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's still.
Yeah.
How can I
So
say?
yeah, final level, guys, aka the or as I like to call it, the evil fortress of evilness.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It sounds like Roger Vanderwide. Sounds
Yeah.
like something he'd say.
I sense we're gonna get some forced evil here.
Forced.
So
evil.
intense.
Do you take it fried? Or do you take it sour?
Silly Shiroi. Fortresses can't be evil. They don't have any legs.
I'm guessing that's a line
Roger.
from Crystal.
No, you can tell it's
Somebody's
evil
watched
because there are
Roger's
lightnings in the background.
We can't worry about that now. We have to get those crystals back.
Fine, evil chicken hands then.
How about evil chicken legs?
Even
Evil
chicken
tacos?
legs, even chicken legs, I'll smash them.
Oh my god.
Somebody watches Roger's review.
Oh, I love Roger Vanderweight.
Me too.
His videos are fucking fantastic.
I
But,
saw Yachi's review recently.
Oh yeah.
I
So what?
actually didn't saw the zero punctuation review of this.
I actually don't like Yahtzee very much, but I did like that video.
Well, Yahtzee tends
Oh god, I
to
bet
be
Yahtzee had
too
some
much
nice things to say
cynical.
about
I
them.
mean,
Yeah, I agree. He tends to be a little too cynical for my taste. It gets to a point where it gets to a point where I sometimes even feel like he doesn't like anything.
I think that's the point of his reviews. He only reviews things he doesn't like.
Those walls
He did review some stuff he did like Shovel Knight. He was pretty positive with his Shovel Knight.
yeah, according to his page, basically, the Portal episode is the one where he has basically no criticism.
Well, let's be honest. He's at his best when he's angry and bitter about the game he's reviewing.
No, I get the guy. I mean, he's supposed to
But,
act like this to be, impartial and not to be,
But
too
you can tell.
goody-goody.
It's
You
a
can
really
tell it's
good game
not.
if Yahtzee has good things to say about it.
Yeah, you can tell when when
It's
he's
just
not
what he does, like,
100% cynical. He actually looks for stuff that he likes in the games.
Yeah, so when it's a good, so when he
pads
says
don't
things he
fucking
likes
rock.
about it,
Oh.
Sonny,
So when he
stop
says-
that. Shut your pie hole.
To me, it doesn't get better than ramps. We can use these as ramps.
Also, elongated button. Okay.
pretty cool tech.
why is
Can I
everything
use-
black and red?
And by the
Is
way,
shadows home?
Pixie, just so I have proper context. Did you play this game? Do you own it or?
I have never played this game. I wouldn't even spend my money on
Well,
it.
in that case, allow me to say something that the entire group knows. But since this is your first time coming in, I might as well say it. Any shitty frame rate drops that you see here, this is not a recording. This is how the game is. The game has a trouble keeping a consistent frame rate. It can
Especially in co-op.
Basically,
Yeah.
the main
Any
problem is
playthrough
that
on
BRB
YouTube
is
is going
trying
to
to
be
use
exactly the same.
I am so very unsurprised by that.
Yeah, want to know the main reason? It's because BRB is using the completely wrong engine for the sort of multiplayer game that they're trying to do. Let alone,
Yeah.
it's something that's meant for first-person shooters. It can only really work with the PC if you're doing anything other than that.
pretty much. It's like I have no idea what the fuck they were thinking when they thought it would be a good idea to use the Cry engine.
I mean, seriously.
I mean, granted, apparently, I mean, of course, I can confirm this because we still haven't gotten any definitive answers from the developers. But apparently, this game wasn't originally going to be a Wii U exclusive, but then Sega, it was apparently going to be PC, PS4, Xbone, whatever, that kind of stuff. But apparently, when
Actually,
Nintendo and
Pedro-
Sega had their partnership,
Actually, Pedro,
Sega was all like, "Oh, we have to switch to the Wii U."
Actually, Pedro,
Go
there's
ahead.
been a recent development on SSB that seems to
Oh.
suggest that it actually would have also gone with PS3 and Xbox
Are you
360.
even looking where you
Apparently, it's something to do with some CFG files that were found in one of the leaks. Apparently, one of them mentioned
So
They still
basically,
make games
it
for the
would have been
Xbox
like
360?
Watch Dogs, so with
I
the
know.
PS4, Xbox, and PC version to be okay at best, and the PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii U being shit.
You know, come to think of it, now that you mention it,
no bra.
remember
All
that
right.
earlier time this year?
Yes,
wait,
Pixie,
wait,
this-
I think I have an idea. Guys,
And Knuckles, you got brawn, but no
Okay,
brain.
hold on, guys. Let Pixie talk.
Oh, I was just
Wait,
taking what Knuckles said. He said you got brain and no bronze, and I said you got brawn and no brains, Knuckles.
okay, now
Pretty
if
much.
I may, okay, if
Oh,
I
hey,
may,
Quincy.
Tracking
yeah,
What are you doing here?
no idea.
think-
Anyway,
Nice to see
Never
that you're still in
explained.
anyway, I have an idea.
Well,
Actually.
nice to see that.
Okay, guys, hear me out here. You remember that event earlier this year in February, like where it was leaked?
Yeah,
that it was
yeah,
supposed
we
to be a
know,
game for
we know.
2015 that was supposed to go on
Yeah.
all platforms. Maybe this was the game, and that's why Sega said that it was a
No,
mistake.
not this one.
No. Think about it.
Oh.
Though. Think about it though. Apparently, this was supposed to go on all platforms, but clearly this has been rushed. Sega says that it was a mistake that there was information released about a 2015 not a mainstream Sonic game, but a Sonic game altogether. I'm thinking maybe this was it. Maybe this was the game that was supposed to come out in 2015 on all platforms.
Okay, Jova, that is verbatim the Sonic 06 story.
Stomping time.
Well, look at this.
A lot about that
in the
Gee,
first part.
When
you say like that, it sounds like Sega doesn't learn from its mistakes.
Yeah, I know.
Are you honestly gonna say
It's
that this
scary.
doesn't
Sega
look
not
rushed?
learning from
Yeah,
their
it-
mistakes.
It's
What are you
scary.
talking about?
It's actually really scary how similar this game is to Sonic 06. Not just in its broken nature, but even the development cycle is similar. You know,
Yeah, but
the-
it's the polar opposite problems. Instead of going too dark, it went too light.
You know, this is
Actually,
probably
a- a-
nonsense, but I
Actually, as far in comparison to Potek Graph's shit, it's darker. I mean, in comparison to that, anyway.
I wouldn't say
Contact
that
and Graph can't write.
I wouldn't
True,
say,
but
I wouldn't say that the tone of the story or the game is really the problem. It's more so the fact that it was really just borderline rushed, obviously, and the fact that it's using a horribly optimized engine. Maybe with enough development time,
Oh,
they
okay,
could
but-
have made it work, but otherwise, no,
these are so
it ain't
nice.
gonna work.
Okay, but look at this. Sonic 06 was way too involved in the Sonic universe. This is too scared of the Sonic universe to envelop
well, to be
anything from
fair,
it.
this is a spin-off.
Yeah.
Technically, it's technically a spin-off. It's
there
not
was
even
no
canon.
Yeah, exactly. And there was no specification on the billboard that was leaked whether it was a mainstream
this one's
Sonic
a
game
doozy.
or a
It'll take some
spin-off
time to
Sonic game.
So still, why couldn't it have something to do with the Sonic universe, even if it's
I
a
know.
new universe?
You know, Sonic 06 shouldn't technically be canon, but they still went to Crisis City in Generations.
Because apparently Sega wanted to tie this game into Sonic Boom, the TV series at the time. I have no idea
Yeah,
why,
it probably
but
was supposed to be a prequel.
The thing is, the main reason the Boom universe even came to be is because Sonic was starting to people were starting to lose interest in Sonic. I don't mean as the fans, I mean people in general. So they wanted to shake things up in
Maybe
some way.
because the product is lackluster.
Exactly, that's the problem.
So instead of trying to fix what they already had, they just reinvented something new to
What
ruin.
Sega should just do.
Actually, I also hear that Sonic Boom originally was just a TV series. It's like Sonic Boom was originally just going to be another TV series. And then apparently the video game thing got all started. See, the video game is the reason why their designs are so different. Apparently, originally Sonic Boom, the TV series, was just going to be another Sonic series. Sure, it was going to be, its own
And
separate
how awesome
universe,
would that
of
have
course.
been?
But it
But
was when
that's
the
not-
video
but
game
we've
got
heard-
introduced and
but
tied
we've-
in that they started doing all
but-
the different designs.
But Jova, we've heard that it was apparently BRB who made the new designs, and they even introduced them to the Sonic
That-
team themselves.
That's
and
what I
Iz-
said.
And Izuka was the one.
Pedro, pay attention.
Okay,
That's what I
don't get me
said.
wrong.
That's what I said. Sonic Boom was originally just going to be a TV series. There wasn't really going to be any heavy different designs. It was when the video game got tied into the Boom TV series when they started making all the different designs for the TV series. Because when they decided to
okay.
tie in the video game to the TV series, that's That's when they decided to have the completely different looking designs, which makes sense.
Okay.
Oh,
Don't get me wrong, the Sonic Boom TV series is actually pretty good in my opinion.
Oh, me too.
But
I absolutely love it.
how much more awesome would it have been if it was, in the Sonic universe?
The problem is that the problem is that the Sonic
universe.
universe.
Get a TV series that's actually in the video game universe.
The problem is that the Sonic the problem is that the Sonic universe in general has been thrown off the window at this point.
yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
I'm not quite sure we'll ever see.
You'd think they'd have solidified it by generations.
I'm not quite sure we'll ever get a TV series that's actually set into the video game universe, though.
Never
It's
mind.
just that it's the.
It's also been
oh,
the
wait.
sake that, like, well, when you
Looks
think
like
about
the
it, when
bridge
you
is
make a
out.
TV series, you have
I
to
can
make
help.
sure that your audience, whether they're video gamers or not,
So here's my
actually
question.
get into the show. Which, of course, would probably be too much work for Sega to actually establish all their past history of the video game characters, as opposed to
Well, they
just
didn't
make a
even
new world
establish
in
the
general.
new history.
Here's
They
my
didn't
question though.
establish anything in this new universe. Nothing.
That's because they left it to amateurs. Well, actually, I take that back when it comes to the TV company. Guido, or whoever's in charge of the TV series, is actually doing a better job to establish a world. But BRB was supposed to establish much
Yeah,
more
this
I'm
important.
sorry,
puzzle.
Jova. Wait a minute, Jova. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the TV show, but establishing a world, what world? So far, the cartoon has been nothing but silly comedy. I mean,
just
what?
sounds
what
something
It's like
in society,
Seinfeld,
like
it's like
they-
Seinfeld meets
We
Lost.
need a reboot.
As Roger put it, they're putting twists on the status quo, and the status quo hasn't even been established yet.
Exactly. Like
Yeah, Sonic came up with Eggman like every goddamn episode.
I will say that Sonic
Okay,
the
whatever,
series
but-
has been world building in the sense like, well, we see different locations and we establish like they have this system of government with the mayor and everything. There's these social events and stuff.
Oh,
That
well,
said,
of
I
course.
will say that like, well, and that's what I'm saying is like, well, the TV series people are doing their job. The problem is that BRB failed to do their job. That's why the world building doesn't really sync as well. I'm getting that the plan was, for BRB to establish the world and then for the TV series to
Oh,
basically
like they were
run with
putting their
that.
trust in BRB while they worked on the TV series, which is working off the established universe.
Exactly. Unfortunately, BRB
Anyway,
failed
back
to
to the
actual
produce
game.
on their promise.
Yeah, smashing robots and doing lame puzzles. The end.
Anyway, here's my question. What the okay, so Quincy is still in the game, apparently. What has he been doing this whole time?
He's
Um,
been our
No
teacher.
clue.
He's been our
vaping
teacher.
in
Oh,
all-
Being
Okay.
No,
awesome.
he hasn't. He's been our not
That's
so
another
much
thing about
help.
the-
Actually, no, he
that's
hasn't.
another-
You know what? I never thought I'd say this, but we finally have a character that makes Omochao look completely useful.
I know, right?
That's a large statement.
Anyway, yeah, more more
Puzzles.
insultingly dumb puzzles, quote unquote. But this time we have a laser that forces us to jump every 2 seconds. That automatically makes it good, right?
Riveting.
Yeah.
Uh,
Puzzle solved.
What happens now? Oh, okay.
Now we
Oh, more robots!
robots.
Thank you, Puzzle. You were so kind.
Could you imagine?
You shouldn't have.
Could you imagine if every time you complete a puzzle in a Professor Layton game, Bugs suddenly appeared and attacked the professor?
That would actually be awesome, though, considering as how we'd actually get to see Professor Layton pull off some of the stuff he does in Lost Future,
Don't argue. There's
which is
enough for
freaking
everyone.
awesome.
And as in Legacy. Let's not forget how.
Oh yeah,
Shiroy, are you gonna say anything?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Shiroi. Sorry if we've been hunting the commentary a bit.
Actually, Shiro is BRB.
Oh,
Oh,
Jiro is part
Okay.
of Big Red Button.
Yes.
so she got assimilated into Big Red Button.
Yes.
Wow, first David Cage, now this. We have a terrible tendency.
she got offended by our talk about this game.
Oh boy.
BRB. She's a part of it. Remember?
Yep. Anyway, the main reason why the story sucks is because there was a lot of stuff that was cut from it. You can tell there was supposed to be more to it. There's various
What? You have to redo the puzzle?
yes. Well, technically it's a different puzzle. I'm doing a different sequence. It's still just as dumb, but I know, right? This final level is
This
incredibly
is more than
boring.
lazy.
This is an incredibly boring final level. It's
This
not
whole
epic.
game is incredibly boring.
It's not epic. It's not atmospheric.
you're
It's
right,
not
you're back.
exciting. It's just
It's no scrap brain zone.
I
No.
like Scrap Brain Zone. Like, what?
Okay.
No, I said it's no scrap brain zone.
Oh, okay. Okay, I misunderstood that. Okay, fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, speed
Yeah.
is awesome, right? So let's go.
String.
Oh.
Girl power!
As long
Yeah,
as
girl
there's
power.
as long as we're no
Oh yeah,
power.
Pixie. That's actually a cool thing. Every time we do a speed section as Amy, there's some times where she says "girl power."
And she also
Really?
It
says,
makes me cringe.
and whenever we
Really?
open
Yeah.
a treasure chest, she says something about a woman loving the treasure in a box.
No. Allow me to say the exact quote because I do remember it. Ooh, a girl loves a treasure in a box. Is that true, Pixie? Do girls love treasures in a box?
I guess it depends on what the treasure is.
I mean,
Yeah,
if it's
yeah.
bouncy, then
Sonic, may you tell me where those worms come from?
Switch and you guys take
What'd you say, Shiroi?
I don't know,
I
Tim.
said if
Sorry.
it's rarity, then definitely.
Yeah.
If it's what?
Rarity.
Rarity.
Ah, so
yeah.
that's what Quincy's apparently doing, helping out with the security system. At least that's what
I
he said he's doing.
I
Even
still don't
though
care.
I never really noticed when I played for this, I just avoided the lasers.
one more ring to rule them all.
Laser.
One more ring
Okay.
to pull them all. What are the rings
Just-
reference, huh?
The problem with Amy here is that they don't really know what to do with her, so they make her all kinds of different things, and never let the audience forget that she's the girl of the team.
Well, actually, the sad thing is that, in my opinion, Amy is the best character in the game. Not just in gameplay-wise, but also writing-wise. I don't know. Aside from the girl power thing, she's the only one who seems to like. I love one line that she has in one of the first levels where we're beating a lot of robots, and then Amy's all like, "This is getting old. Thank you."
She actually
Someone
has
watch-
the best
see,
and most
even-
one-liners.
Even in the game,
So she's the best written because she states the obvious.
no. Even in the game, she's the voice of reason. You know, she seems like she's aware
Wait,
of how much
That's
this
not
takes.
reason.
hold
That's
on,
just
hold on,
what's.
wait.
That's just saying what's on the player's mind.
Well,
Weren't
it's
you
it's
just
something,
talking
and I'm
about
gonna
the
take it.
games
Damn it.
Just talking about the
It's
games
the best
anyway.
thing about this game.
I guess.
Again, Pixie, it's something that I kind of enjoy, so I'm gonna take it. Damn it.
Okay, I won't take it from you.
uh,
Well,
anyway,
okay, well, I agree that
I
Amy
hate
is
this
probably
part.
the best
I
written in
hate
the
I
game.
What are
hate
you
this.
supposed to do?
I kind of
I know I hate this part. Hold on, Jova. Let me explain this particular section. The way you're supposed to, pull that one particular switch is you have to wait there right next to the switch by a specific until a specific part of the laser pattern comes. Except I don't know because honestly. See, the thing is, you might say that it's my fault for not thinking about it, but here's the problem. This game so far has always been thinking for me, So my brain is pretty much so my brain is pretty much half turned off.
So it's sort of an
so I-
actual puzzle compared to the quote-unquote puzzles we've been dealing with.
That's
like-
the problem with games that shove information down your throat instead of letting you, the player, discover what it is.
Yeah. I mean, the game has been thinking for me up until this point, so I'm like, I pretty much stopped thinking while playing.
Like, game, what do I do?
You
What do I do,
to tell
Game?
me-
Oh look, hidden
okay.
area,
Bingo.
sort of. All right, let's.
Ow.
Ouch! Bad
All
hit
right.
detection there.
But, well, Jova, it can be worse than the one in Sonic Adventure 2.
Yes, it can, and it is.
Indeed.
Just a second, I'll be right back.
Go ahead. So yeah. Anyway, this final level is just so.
Boring and bullshit.
It's just
Yeah.
that level is.
B&B.
I mean, I do. To be fair, I do kind of like the aesthetic design of it. I do kind of. I mean, don't get me wrong. The textures are still shit, but the actual art direction for the way the level looks is fine.
It's okay, but it seems like Jova said, it's like two colors, gray or black and red.
Yeah.
It's,
Actually, I have found one other good thing about this game apart from Amy, and that's that this game is a perfectly good example of how not to make a game.
big deal.
Well, yeah.
There are a lot of other examples in the video game industry at the
See,
moment.
this is
There
what
we
you're supposed
go.
to do. There we go.
Fine,
The
how
pro-
not to make a game for the Wii U then.
I had to actually use
How
my
not
brain.
to make a game in general because they're using the completely wrong engine.
I'm
Better
sorry,
yet-
Shiroi, but there's meme run on the eShop.
Okay,
All right,
then
more
here's a better.
puzzles.
Okay, then Here's why you do not use a CryEngine game for a multi-platformer. No.
Touche.
Can't
Not a
not use the
multi-platformer, but for like a multiplayer game that uses 2 screens, isn't even made for the particular systems.
Okay, whatever. The point is,
Touche.
basically, this is what this final level is: solve a puzzle, then beat enemies, then solve a puzzle, then beat enemies, then solve a puzzle, then beat enemies. It's the same shit over and over and over and over. Ugh.
And yet, this is where the puzzles are actually somewhat challenging and actually don't have knowledge for step. Actually, don't have knowledge.
Okay, guys,
to slip
I have a
to.
problem.
Yes.
What?
I'm sorry. What?
My headphones, like, they're really flimsy. My
Oh,
little
okay.
earphones, and it just my laptop accidentally dropped, and it like broke the part that connects it to the computer.
Oh.
Well,
That's-
you still sound clear to us.
Yeah.
They're not in anymore. I hope there's no echo.
Really? Haven't heard any echo.
I haven't heard any echo yet, so let's keep going.
Me neither.
Anyway,
No,
the-
I mean like when I went to when I BRB, it fell down and broke the part that connects to my computer.
well,
There's
no,
no
no,
echo at all. It's okay.
well, you sound fine so far, so let's pretend it didn't
Okay.
happen. Anyway, I
Whoa.
kind of. Even though
the
the
fuck
music
is
is still,
going on?
this is one thing I like. Even though the music is still bland, I kind of enjoy that particular cue where it's kind of trying to be what's the word again?
Epic.
Not epic, like foreboding. That's the word I was looking for. Foreboding.
Oh, I was actually just thinking of that
Some
word.
of the aesthetics do work for me, and I will admit, it actually does look unique amongst all the other environments we've had.
This is actually you know how people keep talking about how amazing Sonic 06 would have been if it actually had been properly finished. Even though I still maintain that game was flawed, not just by lack of polish, but also by design. From the very basic ideas and stuff. This game, however, I actually kind of wish. I kind of would have loved to see what this game would have been like if it had been finished, because unlike Sonic 06, this game, in my opinion, has actually some very good ideas, but
Indeed.
in concept, I mean.
And when you think about
the
it, I mean, like,
execution
well,
is
sure,
shit.
some parts might have been boring. When you think about it, had they actually completed this, they might have actually put in more of their game concepts, which actually would have made the game more legitimately challenging. Some of these sections wouldn't lag or frame drop on you to screw you up, so they'd actually be consistently fun. And also, you wouldn't have the constant gameplay mess-ups. And yes, Pedro, I know, we can use ramps as ramps, and boosters are awesome. And yes, we can use those things to hang glide from whatever those electric lines are.
I get the feeling Jova's already sick of the Ian Benner dialogue.
Well, who
I
wouldn't
played
be?
this game.
Whoop!
I got this.
Amy, now all of a sudden you're the egomaniac that you were accusing Sonic to be.
There you are, girl.
Okay, nobody in this game knows what they're really doing.
Pretty much.
They're all just a bunch of.
I think that
Whatever the
only
writers
Eggman
decide
knows
they are at
what's
the moment.
going on.
Honestly,
I think he's the only one who legitimately thinks what's going on.
Pressing this button must
They're whatever the writers
It's
decide.
just
they're
rolling
doing.
with it.
No kidding, Amy.
pressing this button might do something. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, guys?
Nah.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we will finally put a nail in the coffin of this game in the next part.
We'll put lots of nails in it.
Exactly.
Lots and lots
See you
of
then.
nails.
So many nails.